guys! Oh.
Hey guys!
Guys! That's how I start my videos.
Can you please put that in the video? Can we start like that? That's how I want to start.
You know what? We've already started. This is the start of the video. Pat, just continue. Just continue.
Well, do I continue from hey there, guys? Or do I keep...
Just continue. The video's already started now.
Welcome to the video! If you haven't watched part 1, it's up on Ebby's... Oh, I was going to do an intro and now I've said her name. Oh no!
Right, do the intro and then we'll do it again. But
Okay.
we're not stopping the video. This is how it's working this time.
Alright, well, as usual, I'm joined by my two lovely co-hosts. I have, well, if we were a band, he'd be the beauty on bass, BakaShift Alan.
I love you.
Thank you. It's nice to hear that. And also if we were a band, she'd be Nana. I couldn't think of any other good alliteration, but it's BizarreJelly5!
Hiya! I'm happy that I've
Also
been
known
Nana.
as Ebby. You're
I'm
happy
happy
with
that
Nana?
I've been Nana because
I need your love.
I'm a
A
broken
rose.
There you go.
Keep it from those pain.
Let's go from good things to bad things and get straight into it. Like I said before, if you haven't watched the first video, go watch it. It was really good. But the first show we're talking about, I don't want to say...
Oh shit, I need the doc. Oops.
God.
It's
I'm
okay.
glad to see we're maintaining the readiness that we've had in previous
Oh shit,
videos.
I haven't started recording yet.
What, really?
Oh shit, I forgot to put my clothes on.
You're being serious for a second there.
I'm not being serious, it's okay.
Alright.
Okay,
well,
okay.
You ready?
Okay.
We haven't even talked about the first show yet, and
Oh,
the
we're like
segues
5
are going
minutes in
wild.
by now.
Yeah, a little bit. So hard, but...
People are getting really hyped for this first show.
I just saw the source material of the
right?
first show.
I know, right?
Alright.
So, Pat.
I put this on the list, and the whole reason is because this heralds a new age where subtlety isn't a thing in anime. Because the first show we're
That's not a
talking
new
about...
age.
Well, yeah, true. Well, this just brings the bar that much lower. It's Bikini Warriors. And
Yes.
I'd like to start out by saying, I don't think this show is going to be very good, guys. Do you think?
It's an anime adapted from a line of figures by Mega House. It's not
is
figures
too
from an
good.
anime, it's an
This-
anime based on figures.
This is amazing. This is too good.
I
It's
know, right?
an anime that has the source material of scale figures. There's no plot. They're just
Someone-
the bikinis.
There's no plot, but there is plot. That's all there is to
Oh,
it.
I'm getting hysterical.
I'm going to read the entire synopsis, alright, because it's got some quite nice words in it. Set in an RPG-style world, with swords and magic, where adventurers form a party to challenge the Demon King's right to rule. Adventurers all have beautiful breasts, enormous breasts, and bikini armour.
Did you say Demon King? Is this going to have Nobunaga in it?
Maybe, probably.
This is stupid.
Alright. Here's my declaration.
You're going to watch it.
I have a declaration. I'm going to watch all of it. I promise to watch all of it. And if this
Pat, I
turns
expect
out...
episode reactions from you. I expect you to cry in them.
Alright, you're on, actually. Because if this actually turns out to be any good, at all, if I rate this above anything else in the season that I watch, I will do a review of it in a bikini.
Oh, I want it to be good. It's
That's
gonna
on
be like
video.
It's
See, now that I've said that,
Mankini.
fucking, what's his name? I knew it a second ago. Gargantia guy. What's his name? Alan, you know him.
Leto?
No,
No, the
Genno
director
Ubuchi.
guy. Genno
Oh,
Ubuchi.
Genno
He's just going to
Ubuchi,
come in
yeah.
and subvert the whole fucking ecchi paradigm. And then Akiyuki Shimbo's going to come in and say, you need head tilts and this shit, and everyone's going to fucking love it.
Yeah, that's true.
And anime's going to be just destroyed.
I'm not going to watch this one. Even though it's based on
You won't
scale
need to,
figures.
because you'll have my reactions.
That's true.
You're going to buy the figures, though?
How else
the
am I going to
question.
tell people the plot of the story? I won't be able
Do
to
you
use
reckon-
visuals. I have to tell it.
expensive.
Do you reckon they were just like, these figures aren't selling that well, maybe we should make an anime series so people
I'm
will
not
buy
sure
them?
if they sort of made the figures with this in mind.
Wait,
or
I
the
want to
figures
see
have
what these are, hold on.
been- I'll put one on the screen now. Look how voluptuous she is.
I really hope this isn't the show that we talk about for the longest in this video.
It probably is. Probably is.
All right, maybe
It's a big
Bikini
deal.
Warriors.
I would like to point out that I am just ruining my friend's search history right now.
I also want to say that this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Sorry, I just saw one of the figures.
Just saw them. Because, forget what it was, but I forget what it was called, rather. But I think they were called Frame Arms, which is a Kotobukiya line of model kits, got a short anime
Good God.
based on the model kits.
This is ridiculous. Can we just point out? I don't know if we can put these on YouTube, you know.
I'll censor it if there's anything too nipply. Though I
You're
do
just gonna
think
have to censor from the neck down, though.
I think someone's gonna have a new desktop background, right?
Can you imagine? I'd be the worst
think you
person
should.
ever.
Thanks
Thanks for letting me into your house so I can record Team BakaShift Jelly. By the way, your desktop background is now porn.
You won't mind.
Okay. Shall we move
Anyway,
on?
on the topic of breasts.
We're moving on to monsters with breasts.
Yes.
It's Monster Musume.
Musume.
Monster Musashi. No. Monster Musume no Uru Nichijou. And this is... Well, it's sort of in the same realm, I guess, but
Yeah, but
lots
this
of people
is based
like
off of
this.
something really popular, so...
Yeah, like the manga for this is proper popular. It's a harem, but all the girls are monsters. So we have like centaurs, we have slime girls, we have snake girls, all
Yeah.
that good shit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it, but I probably should because
I don't think I'm going to watch it.
I don't think you are. I really don't think you are.
You know
I've
what?
read the
Its
source
shows
for
are
this.
alright. You know what? They're for a different audience than I am. You know,
If
good
it's
on
if
you.
it's on Crunchyroll, we are definitely going to be doing this for Anime Club at some point because Cam likes it. Cam
Yeah,
likes
true.
the manga, I think.
I know Cam's like read up to date with this.
We'll see. I'm interested, but it's not based on a line of scale figures.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though
You know
that
what?
might
If you like
follow.
this, good on you. Just don't think it's for me somehow. Give me my pillow,
Oh.
boys.
Do you not think snake girls are hot?
No.
What about snake boys?
No, because
Mermen?
did you see Bakemonogatari with the snake girl?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Appler and Woos.
it's alright. The snake girls in here and stuff are designed to be sexy, so I'm sure it's fine. Though some people are mad on this stuff, so I don't mean to
Yeah.
offend anyone. And if that's what you like, then good on you, because it's pretty good.
Okay. And if you get too much into it, and you're crazy, and you do something wrong, you might go to prison. You might go to prison
Ooh.
school.
Speaking of tits, this is just
Oh,
the ecchi
have you
video. I'm
seen
sorry,
that
Pat.
PV?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Like, okay, the biggest thing on the screen is what we've been talking about for the first two shows on this list.
Really?
Yeah. You would be intimidated is a word I like to use. I don't think it's thrown away.
You would
around
be
in a
like,
sense.
she's got back pain.
She's in a lot of pain right now.
It would be like if she were lost in the ocean, she would not have to worry about floating.
I just want to say, I am obliged to watch this because frickin' Holden hasn't shut up about it for like 3 years. And it's like,
Can you just let me know if it's good and if I'd like it, and then I'll watch
I don't
it?
think it's
Well,
going to be your thing, but I will let you know if it potentially could be.
The rider's decent. I like the rider because the rider
All the
is...
people working on it are pretty good.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's literally the writer-director combo who made Genshiken and Shirobako. But
Yes.
does it seem like it's so weird? Because when you think, because when we spoke about Shirobako when it was coming out, we were like, yeah, these two making Genshiken makes so much sense for this thing.
Don't
But
make any
they're
sense
making
here.
this now. And JC Staff, I couldn't imagine JC Staff doing like this crazy, ridiculous, ecchi thing.
If you told me the same staff that did Little Busters was going to do this show, I would call you crazy.
But literally, it's a school with 1,000 girls in it and 5 boys. And
Seems
this is heaven
legit.
or hell. I'll
Seems.
say nothing beyond that because I feel like this is something that any sort of opinion in any direction I would say about it could offend people. Because
Yeah. The
I'm
manga
sure it's a
is like
masterpiece.
lots of people really enjoying it.
lots of people love it, and I have been tempted to read it at various points, but I was like,
I was gonna read it for this video, but then I didn't, so...
Glad to know we're all prepared. I didn't watch any PVs, so... Just putting that out there. I've watched more PVs for next season than I have for this one.
It's good to know that the people who are going to say in the first video, you don't know what I talk about, are going to carry on saying that in this video too.
It's fine. We knew what we were talking about with Bikini Warriors, alright?
Yes!
I even shared the source material with the audience, okay? We're all familiar with it.
We read those figures from back to front.
Anyway.
Oh well. We might just eat it in the comments. Speaking of eating it, let's talk about God Eater.
I have seen the PV for this one. And it looked real
I'm
good.
surprised.
It's gonna be so good. What, are you surprised that she's seen the PV or that she thinks it's gonna be good?
Both those, but I'm surprised this hasn't been adapted before because I saw the art for this way back in my younger days when I used to like role-playing online and you find pictures of like computer graphics and you say, this is my character, I'm going to role-play as this character. And God Eater characters were just like up there amongst the people who wanted to use them. And they all look wicked. And I'm looking forward to the anime adaptation.
The first I sort of became familiar with this was like from seeing figures of characters and thinking it looked cool.
Oh,
I think it looked real nice and I'll watch it.
It just seems like at a very base level, humans with cool swords and stuff fighting.
Well, the story
world.
is there are these monsters in these worlds, and the only people that can fight them are people with swords and guns made out of these worlds. But here's a part that you'll like, Alan, because there are people who have guns that can turn into swords, and their weapons are called the new type.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's the best. So I'm basically just expecting the best possible action series ever because it's UFO Table and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, alright.
And the OP's by Old Codex.
Yeah, this
so
is what I,
like
this is what I want. This is what I care about. The OP's by Old Codex. Sold. I will buy that OP probably. Might not even like the show, but I have faith in Old Codex to do a good song. So.
Excellent. Yeah.
Man, we're getting through these quick. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a short video. Alright,
Hey,
next
Pat,
one.
and it's not going to be a short video because Pat has to pronounce the name of the next show.
Alright, give me a 5-minute just head start. Okay, Shimoneta to... Oh, fuck. There's an I then a U. How do you do that?
Ew.
Shimoneta to Ew, Gainen, Sonzai, Shinai, Taikutsu na Sekai.
Good job.
Also known as... Not known because I don't know.
I just want a replay of how Pat said ew for the first time. He was like, ew.
Ew.
I'll read it how I would have the first time. Shimoneta to ear, Gainen, Sonzai, Shinai, Taikutsu, na Sekai.
Which translates to a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist.
Okay, this is an ecchi show, but it's got the same writer as Free, so I kind of want to watch it.
Free and frickin' Mouse-sama, man.
It's got a... It's got a worm that looks like Nemo in it.
It does.
Oh god, yeah.
I put this on the list solely because they said like profanity is banned, so I expected just the whole show to be someone just swearing their mouth off.
Yeah. It seems so
just wall-to-wall profanity. It does just look like something balls deep into insanity.
You know what? I might watch this. Yeah. I know it's an ecchi show, but I might watch this.
I could give it a go. We'll see. I love how the organisation is called SOX.
Have we mentioned how the writers also for Devil is a part-timer, so there might be good comedy?
Yeah, I mentioned that.
You did? Well, I said it again.
Well, I said Mouse-sama, and you said it in English, so we'll each get points.
I have access to that Blu-ray right here. Oh no. It's
Oh.
further away than I thought it was.
No.
Wait,
Letting us down.
I can do it. Reaching. This is
Don't fall over.
This is where
Though I
the
feel
video
like if you do
peaks.
fall over, the sound will make when you hit the floor.
There it is. So, if you didn't know what Devil's Part-Timer or Hatsukyo Mouse-sama looked like, now you do.
Yep. Can I just say, like, I hate how long the name of the show is because it like messed up the layout.
I would like to
That's
also
only 2
apologise for the
lines
fact
worth.
that I cannot stop yawning. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
Just
you've been on
that
trains
bored.
Today. You're so bored of
Yeah.
Shimoneta, Tokyo,
Anime is
Gainen,
robs,
Sonzai,
man.
Shinai, Taikutsu, Kikanjuu, Sekai.
Anime is.
You didn't say
bored.
You. That's what I think about this show.
Alright, shall we talk about next one, which is a short show, and leads on from the sort of profanity sort of area.
Right.
It's Okusama ga Seitokaicho. And I like this one just...
You nailed that one instantly.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, the
Sorry.
pronunciation power
Good job,
does
Matt.
rain from time to time.
Doth rain.
Doth rain.
Doth rain from time to time. I just like to read out the synopsis because it impressed me. The story begins with Izumi Hayato running to be student body president. But when a beautiful girl swings in, promising to the liberalization of love while flinging condoms into the audience, she ends up winning and becoming the school president, and the guy becomes the vice president. And the girl looks cute. Very cute. That's not part of the synopsis, that's just my opinion. You guys still there?
I'm sold. Did you get lost at flinging condoms into...
I was having a drink of water. You will see my face upon hearing that sentence.
I love that. I put that in like our little discussion before the video. Not to break the third wall, we do prepare sometimes. Fourth wall.
Hey man, we do loads of...
The third wall.
Yeah.
Breaking down all the walls.
Yep.
I just like the sound of that. I want to see what happens in this one because it sounds like it's going to be fun and it's going to be short and I'm going to enjoy the flinging condoms part.
Oh man, do
gonna
you want to
be
tell your
condoms
condom
with-
story from...
Oh,
Yeah, because people
Yeah.
won't have seen it. You haven't flipping edited the videos of when you were in
Actually.
fucking England yet.
actually, they left them here. I haven't put them in. So, whilst I was in England, I bought some gifts for some
Or have
friends
you
when I
got
got
them
back.
to show?
They left them here by accident. And there were these particular gifts which I thought they would enjoy. They were London branded condoms. So if I just stretch over here a little bit, I've got them on hand.
Why have you got... Did you have them because you wanted to bring them up with this show?
No. They came round for a cup of tea. We had a laugh. They accidentally left them on the coffee table next to some other
Accidentally.
stuff that they, or maybe they just don't want them. Shall we just? I'll take you through what there was, just like to the archetype London thing. One Direction are from London, and therefore you can't get by without a One Direction condom. Except this one's called One Erection. Now, if that weren't good enough, you might be hungry. Probably not for latex, but you might want a full English breakfast.
I'm just remembering what they look like.
You guys don't get to watch this. You get to
I
watch
was
this on
there
your
when he
video.
bought those. I helped him pick them.
What do you think she would like most? Well, she's a One Direction fan, so... Anyway, the final one, and this is probably my favourite, because I didn't get to see this till my last day, and I'm not talking about the thing that it goes on, I'm talking about the actual site. It says, "Want to see my Big Ben?" So that's a pretty good segue, and they will be going to my friends, whether they like it or not. I'll hide it in their house next time I'm visiting.
Yep.
They'll open up the medicine cabinet, and they'll just go.
Oh god, no.
They followed me.
Not the condoms.
I don't know how to segue onto the next one.
Rokka no
Next
Yuusha.
Yeah.
If you rock hard, then Rokka
Oh,
no
God.
Yuusha might be what you're looking for.
No. This video's over.
I put this one on the list. I like it a lot because the PV was fun, but it had some horrible CG in it.
It had some horrible CG, and at one point, the guy closed his mouth, and like these things on his braces touched together and shot fire.
That
and
was
I was like, oh,
awesome.
I
But
was
there's
like,
also
what the hell did he just do?
he just did a wicked trick. He's got fire lips. Anyway, there's a guy in it,
lips.
and the main reason I like it is he's got this wicked fire that comes out of his eyes and looks like that wreck shit up.
I thought it looked really cool, and I wasn't expecting anything from it. I was just like, yeah. I don't know what Passion have done off the top of my head.
Passion.
Passion.
Well, the writer's
Not
done a
that
few
much, really.
things, and the director has done some pretty good things, actually.
Hey, Alan, do you want to talk about Strawberry Panic? Because I think that's your favourite show ever.
Yeah. Yuri's so bad. And that's the reason why I hold that opinion. It's one of the few shows that I just like couldn't finish. It's like going to be on my hold list until I die.
Excellent.
It's one of those like freaking Yuri shows where there's like the big Ojo-sama in the school and the young girl, and it's like, oh, she's so revered and wonderful, and then Senpai notices her and they have fucking like picnics under a tree and shit, and it's like, fuck off.
Alan, if you die, God forbid you die, can we have on your gravestone, never finish Strawberry Panic?
Sure.
It's one of your list of achievements.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Alright. Can we mention the fact that the writer also did Monster? So there's varying genres in there. He's doing.
Like he did Monster, and then like he did freaking Black Bullet most recently, I think. It feels like Monster's the only thing that he's done that's super noteworthy. But Monster is fucking good. So
yeah. The director's done Spice and Wolf, Rose and Maiden, and Maoyu. Spice and Wolf was pretty wicked, and I wish they'd do another season of that. Have you guys watched Spice and Wolf?
Not yet.
I've seen the first season.
Oh, yeah. First season's great. Second season's a bit slow, but still good.
I shall be watching it at some point.
You should be. Do
Which
it now.
is the point, because the director, having done Spice and Wolf and Maoyu, means that he's done lots of shows about economics. Is this show about economics? Could be. The economics of having frickin' fire braces.
It's like, well, he'll need to be in hospital for several days for lip reconstruction.
You know what? I'm going to watch this one. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to watch much next season, but this is one of the things I will watch. I missed some from last year.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it for Wicked Visor Guy.
Yeah, man.
It's about heroes who will get powers to save the world, and a boy says he's the strongest on the earth. And he goes to the rendezvous point, and there's 7 people there, and the hero suspects someone among the 7 is the enemy, and the initial suspicion falls on Adoretto. So there you go.
Not Aoharu.
Anything but him.
He's my favourite one. Alright. So, once again, we're talking about a show. This might fill that gap that Around High School Host Club has left for you, Abby. Because it's about a girl pretending to be a boy at a high school. But she's joined a survival game instead of, a host club. It's called Aoharu Kikanjuu.
Alright, I want to point out that on AniChart, the genres are listed as action, comedy, shonen, slice of life, and gender bender.
Yep, gender bender's a genre, supposedly. Shoutouts to Coco, can it?
That was the best gender bender show ever.
I'm kind of interested in watching this because the picture looks pretty. I'm doing the Pat method now.
Yes. That's where you look at the picture and go, that looks alright.
That looks alright, I'll watch that.
I did that no less than 6 times this season.
The thing is, though, I'm assuming the survival games are airsoft and not actual death, because they're all wearing protective
means it's going to be C3 Boo again.
Oh, God.
And despite my better judgment, I quite enjoyed C3 Boo.
And
it's awful, don't watch it, but it was okay.
Yep. The reason that I'm interested in this one in particular, I feel like, is because it's been ages since I've seen a survival game show.
Did you know that one of the team members is an ero manga artist?
Yeah, that's sort of what made me go, I see.
Yeah,
Interesting.
That's a flip on the usual thing.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, there's that.
Alright. Speaking of things with random little symbols in their titles, Durarara! Exclamation X210. Because they could not fit any more numbers in there.
Durarara.
Another season.
210. Another season of Durarara. I think we're putting this in to mention that there's a new season of Durarara.
Yeah, it's basically like we mentioned it when we first brought it up. That
if we don't mention it, people will be like, "Where's Durarara?"
Yep, it's got its 4 parts. I think it's 4 or 3, and this is the next one. And I haven't even started the second season yet, so I'm just saying that there's more of it.
I watched the first episode. I was like, "All right, cool. I'll watch this when it's done."
Yeah, we've got to wait because we've got something planned for. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Someone.
The month of madness.
Yes.
Madness. Yeah. Spoilers for the future. It's going to be pretty bad for us, but pretty great for everyone who likes Durarara. Not to say that I don't like Durarara, it's just I haven't seen the first season in a really long time, so I'm just
much like
waiting
Bikini Warriors, I think all subtlety's gone out of that, and people have figured it out by now.
Yeah.
It might be an option thing.
Shit. It might be a month. But there are 4 different Durarara shows that will be finished. It might be a thing like that. We haven't asked Cam yet, though.
Cam, we need to talk to you.
Well, that's a terrific insight into what's going on with Oko. And speaking of insight, Gatchaman Crowds insight.
Gatchaman.
Gatchaman.
Gatchaman. Bird.
You know what? I don't like. The more I think about it, like when I first saw Gatchaman Crowds, I wasn't the biggest fan. But the more I don't watch it, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm actually ready for this next season. Like,
Yeah, man. Gatchaman was so cool.
I think I'd like it more once a week rather than all in a week.
I mean, I've seen it twice now because we did it for Oko, and I still family definitely want more.
Well, you're gonna get it.
Yup. It's gonna be good. I'm not sure where they're gonna go. I'm not sure what the new villain's gonna be. I'm not sure how the new villain's gonna replace the other one.
I'm not sure. Don't know. Who knows?
He's gonna be bigger. He's gonna be better. He's gonna be more menacing.
What's it gonna be like without Mamo in it?
Infinitely worse.
Yeah.
Is that spoilers?
Don't know. But there seems to be a new character in the picture. So that's the thing that's going to happen.
He or she shall be named
the one with
new
the grey
character.
hair in the picture, I think, is new. Unless I'm just being a complete knob.
I didn't even notice that was a different picture to the first season, I've got to be honest.
You sausage.
Nah, that's Jeffrey. He's
way,
been there all the whole time.
It's
We've got
Jeffrey!
Hajime and
You forgot about Jeffrey.
Everyone.
Alright. Oh.
Well, whilst Tatsunoko Productions are working very hard on that, we'll talk about working. Is it season 3 or 2?
This is season 3.
Whoa, that's why there's 3 exclamation marks. That's what's going
because
on.
anime is stupid.
I want to point out that we have had 3 seasons of working now, and they are all called working, just with different volumes.
Additional exclamation marks.
So there was
Eventually
working,
you'll get to a season where they just say, working!
You just have to say it a bit louder.
Yeah.
Just increasing their stress levels.
Can you imagine the people who work on the staff there?
Actually, no. Season 1 of Working had 2 exclamation marks.
Huh?
Season 2 of Working had a dash.
Oh.
And then 2 exclamation marks.
We've got 3 seasons of Working now, and I'm a really big fan of Working. It's like the best thing ever. I really like Working.
Poplar.
Popura. Because she looks like a little...
God.
Oh, God. I'm so excited.
Barely remember it, man. I watched the first 2 seasons like back to back ages ago.
The ginger one's like terrified of men.
Of boys. Oh, she's the best one. Let's be real.
No, Popra.
No, man.
And then there's like,
she's very popular.
I really like Working. It's so good. I'm so excited for season 3. It's going to be my highlight.
Have you seen
summer,
Working?
No, sorry.
Oh,
you should.
You could have watched it before
I know it's good.
and could have filled us in because it's been about 3 years since the last season of it, so...
I've seen it since then.
God damn it, Pat, why haven't you watched it?
It's alright, we haven't watched fucking Baka and Test yet.
That's
You told us to watch that in literally the first episode of this.
Did I? Oh, it's almost been 2 years
so,
since I told you to do that.
Right, how many years has it been? I'm checking. It's been 4 years.
Since Working 2. That's crazy, man.
That was a long time ago, man.
Yeah, man. I had long hair back then. Probably a bit less chest hair.
You had glasses?
Yeah.
Have you had red hair?
Yeah, I actually made a video about working and working too, so...
Crazy lame.
Just when working had finished airing, so... It probably wasn't a very good video, I've got to be honest.
I'm sure it was wonderful.
Yeah,
I reckon it was
for the time.
great.
For the time, I was probably like, this is the best video I will ever make in my entire life of video making. Yes, hi, I'm done, thank you. But yes, go watch Working if you haven't seen Working and you like slice of life shows, because this is rather exceptional in my opinion.
Watch both seasons of Working and Servant Service, and then watch third season of Working. So there you go.
Yeah. Alright, well, that means we can talk about next show. And I was lucky enough to watch all of this when I was in England. Because I couldn't get out of there without watching this. Wooser no Sono, Higurashi, Mugen-hen.
Wooser, namae wa Wooser.
Wooser. Can I say...
I really want them to just keep that song.
I don't think they will.
Sometimes songs get kept.
Yeah,
They
but
did
it'd be
Lock Horizon.
inconsistent because they didn't have the same song for season 1. What were you going to say, Pat?
I was just going to say there's a very self-referential clip. I'm wondering if Wooser's ever going to be in it, because Wooser has been known to say, hibernation is way better than summertime.
I love Wooser. Like, of all the 2-minute shows that exist, Wooser is my favourite one.
It is pretty good. I haven't seen all of it. I've seen episodes and bits here and there, because I think I might have been napping when you played it all when we were at Cam's.
You would have got it by osmosis then.
Yeah. I think I've watched like half of that and half of Orenchi no Furujijo twice. From because there were 2 points where all of Orenchi no Furujijo got put on during that 2 weeks that Pat was in it.
Because Orenchi no Furujijo is pro.
It was great. We watched lots of 2-minute shows before that. There was the Donut Cats one.
Oh yeah, we watched Donyatsu.
Donyatsu, yeah. We watched all of that. That was pro. That was so good.
We watched
Orenchi no Furujijo.
We watched The Husband, my husband.
Yeah, I can't understand what my husband is saying.
I brought that back and I made my fiance watch it, and she laughed her ass off at that part where he puts on the horse head and goes, "I am the husband." Boy!
Is that going to be like your marriage, where you're just
Probably.
like doing really anime nerdy things, and she's just
Exactly.
like, I don't get it.
Well, Michaela was watching, is like, "Oh god, this is how it's going to end up, isn't it?"
Get me out of here.
Oh, alright, we're looking forward to Wooser and more 2-minute shows. I reckon 2-minute shows are where it's at this season. There's lots of the good ones in there.
Wooser is really good if you like a lot of referential comedy. There's a bit,
Yeah.
and also Mamoru Miyano, because Mamoru Miyano voices
Yeah.
Wooser, and it's like one of the most crazy
And
roles he's ever
the bit
done.
where he is intergalactic pretty Wooser.
Yeah, he's
Aprivose!
yeah, he literally approvoses. Not a
Yeah.
lot of people will understand that, but the people who do understand that will know that it's fucking cool. So,
He is Ginga Bashonen.
Tauban.
Yeah.
Right.
So I wonder what shows they will actually reference in season 3.
I don't know. I can't wait though. Shall we talk about the last one on the list then?
I think we
Yes.
have to, because if we don't, people will say, you didn't talk about the show that you should have talked about. Would I
I'll say that
be
anyway.
spoiling it if I said it was created by Akira Toriyama?
Who I'm still gobsmacked. Alan didn't know who he was when I was like, oh, Akira Toriyama. And he's like, who? I've never even
Sorry.
watched Dragon Ball, and I know that.
Dragon Ball Chou!
Right. I don't think this is coming out this season.
I find it weird that it's on the list. I didn't think it was coming out either.
I don't think
Because
it's
we
coming out
just
this
had the
season.
movie with Gold Frieza, and
Okay.
now they're making another season, which no one really... Did anyone expect?
Probably.
Alright, now did anyone actually need?
Don't know.
Because
Um,
I think it's
right,
a
are any
popular
of us,
opinion
like-
that Dragon Ball GT wasn't as good as Z or Z.
is that
as we call
any
it in
of us? Are any of us real Dragon Ball fans or no?
I have watched
No,
all of it.
I watched it. I watched Z and stuff when I was a kid, but that's about it.
I've read like the first 6 volumes of Dragon Ball, the manga.
See, Dragon Ball's great. Dragon Ball Z's great. It's a good series. But
Are you gonna watch Dragon Ball?
I
Chou?
sort of thought it was done. And then they keep on coming out with more movies.
You could there's another Dragon Ball movie. Just FYI.
Is that...
Every season we're like, there's a Dragon Ball movie. I swear.
Yep.
I
But
swear.
the thing is, Akira Toriyama, he has other properties. He's got other series, and
Yeah, but those ones don't just like fart money.
True. Alright.
It's Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi, Bing Bong Ding Dong, the third, sixth,
Those are the
fifth
games.
sequel X. There's like 5,000 of them and they're all the fucking same.
Alright. If they get the whole dub cast again, I'll watch this one. Because I reckon it'll still be good, but...
Is it the same cast as, like, Z, or...?
It should be.
What, in terms of characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's set a few years after the defeat of Majin Buu. When the Earth became
Spoilers!
peaceful.
Oh, so it's before GT.
Yeah. Which means no shit crap monkey designs.
Or, but you
no
also
one
miss
likes
out
those,
on the theme song, which is on par with One Piece's original dub. It says, "Welcome to the Grand Tour, Grand Tour, Grand Tour. Welcome to the Grand Tour of Dragon Ball GT."
Also, I'm really sorry if I offended anyone by saying that I didn't like the designs of like Super Saiyans 5 through 20 or however many there are.
You've just offended more by saying that.
3 looks cool, and then 4 onwards are like monkey people, and it's weird.
I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z.
And I know that they are, and I know that Saiyans are monkey people, but that doesn't mean monkey people look cool.
You're digging a hole, Alan.
I know. I'm
You're
sorry.
digging
I'm sorry.
a hole.
Right,
Dragon Ball Chou.
well,
It'll probably be good. People who like Dragon Ball will watch
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure it will be
I'll
good.
probably watch it if they get the dub cast back together, because the only way I've ever really watched it was when it was dubbed, and the dub is decent, and the series is decent, so yeah, good.
And
Good idea.
Ebby bets no Dragon Ball this season because Toei,
Is it Toei? And they just-
failed
they just
to
been,
deliver on anything that they ever
Toei are
promised.
just digging up all their old properties, saying, "Yeah, this is coming out," and then like not releasing them.
Remember
love when they say that.
Digimon, guys?
Yeah, and screw it. When Digimon actually comes out, we're gonna talk about it again
Yep.
because we've got new PVs and stuff.
Great.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, speaking of Digimon,
Hey Digimon, hey Digimon.
I got my box set recently.
I
'cause
saw
it
you
was-
post it up on Twitter.
Yeah, it was $75.
Are you putting it up to the screen?
I am. It's seasons 1 to 4.
You got
That's about it.
Tamers there. You got the other one.
Frontier. I
Digimon
think, is season 4.
Adventure.
Pretty sure Frontier is season 4. The one where there's no like Digimon partners or whatever, and they just like combine with armor and become
Yeah.
Digimon themselves, and it's like
That one had
Yeah.
a deep story in the real world.
it did. It was a good show. It's just
Yeah.
that like the whole mechanic of them not having partners made it less fun.
The Digivices, the physical ones you could buy, were cool as well. I've got my Digimon collection, because all my anime is right next to me right now. I've had to move it out of my parents' house. 'Cause I'm
Guys, I'm
Yep.
real tired.
moving. Oh.
We'll talk about Digimon somewhere.
Can we talk about Digimon like next season when it's relevant, please?
No, we're going to talk about
Right.
every season till it happens.
No.
Yeah.
And every
We'll talk
season
about
that is
Beyblade now
happening.
if you want.
Beyblade's getting a live action movie apparently.
Yep. Oh, we should have actually put it as a proper thing.
I don't think it's coming out soon.
No, that's true.
Who's going to play Tyson? Who's going to play Kai? Who's going to play Max? Who's
I
going to
don't
play...
know.
Zac Efron.
I want my life to end if it's a thing though. I don't want to exist in this world anymore if Beyblade, a live action movie, is a thing.
Hi.
I just want DJ Jasmine to
Who
be
would you-
Harrison
who would
Ford
you
or someone.
want? Who would you want to play Kai?
David Rial, who's his voice actor.
What does he look like though?
Nothing like Kai.
Can we have that? Just like all the voice actors just trying to be children.
Dress up as the. It's bad enough when there are like concerts where people dress up as their characters.
No, those are great. I like those things.
It's great, but it's just like in Utapri where they're dressed up and everything on the concerts, and it's like you don't look like him.
Oh,
You're so
yeah.
young.
When Hiro Shimano comes on stage, he's wearing like a trilby, trying to be chill. I love that
just like-
stuff.
No.
It's cute.
Guys, do you think
It's
we
cute,
might have
yeah.
gone off the topic of Dragon Ball Chou?
It's not happening this season, so it doesn't even matter anyway.
Yeah. Again, I'm sorry if I offended anyone.
Can we finish this now? Because I'm
And on that note, thank you for joining me, Alan and Evie.
no pro, bro.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll see.
If this copyright strike, the most recent one, actually gets buggered off and
We
sorts
might see
itself out,
Alan.
we might have it on my channel next season.
For the
but
first
I'm not
time
making
in
any
what,
promises.
3 seasons.
First
Yeah.
time in like, yeah, man, it's been ages.
Jeez, Alan, pull your weight.
I'm the
go
one who
edit.
edits everything
Yeah,
and
no.
makes all of the fucking information.
Excuse me? What? I've edited every single one of these fucking videos, you knob.
Yeah, but Alan's editing this one, and therefore it's completely
Oh, so
concerned with him.
therefore he's done everything ever. Rude.
Thank you, Abby, for
So
editing
rude.
everything up to now.
So rude. I'm genuinely offended.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, can
I
we
love
go?
your work, Abby.
Thanks. Worked real hard for you guys.
And once Abby's computer fixes, she'll be editing next season, maybe.
Yeah, great. Can't wait.
Hey. I already said thank you for joining me. If you haven't watched part 1, I've said this 3 times now, you should go watch part 1.
It's on my channel.
I think it's shorter than this one now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know, this one's got a few minutes on the top of it where Pat was trying to find his camera.
Alright, well, we'll leave it there. Until next time, bye!
Bye.
Bye.